Excitement, traveling the world, or experiencing life's journey can be created by getting lost on the way, because once the direction is found, one realizes that the ultimate goal is near. As an artistic journalist, I record events using artistic methods with a passion for the spiritual truth behind each unique moment. Now I am the man I was meant to be, but it was not always that way. So let me tell you how my wayward wandering came to be. After college, I had an image of myself that was not clearly defined. In fact, rather confused. I followed the traditional expectations to achieve success, so I worked at a children's home while I attended college. However, after graduating as an introverted 23-year-old with a degree in art and design, I wondered how my artistic talent and altruistic concerns could be combined into a future. Taking a break and traveling seemed to be the best solution. It is so sad when you put all your strength and all your being into trying to be the man you are not and never will be. This attitude developed when I arrived for the first time in Europe. It was partly due to the fact that my job in Switzerland did not work out as I had planned. I had written to them inquiring about a job as a recreation leader and lifeguard. Indeed, they did need someone, so I was hired without much expectation on either their part or mine. This job would allow me to fulfill my humanitarian quest and give me the chance to see the art of Europe in my spare time. However, soon after arriving, I realized that it required so much more than my American culture demanded, such as a 48-hour work week, strict discipline, poor food, and included trimming an apple with a sickle. Then they expected me to sign a one-year contract that would include shoveling snow in winter. Their demands soon resulted into intimidation, so I left without notice and headed for Italy. As I left, I swore to God that I now claimed my right to myself. I had always been a compliant type of person, so to depose the powers that be was out of character for me. Yet I left with a new sense of strength. I entered Venice in the dead of night. There was nothing to do but to join a group of stranded youth in the train station until dawn. It was here, in this darkened city of watery gloom, pierced by the early light down the canal's corridors, that I decided to fulfill myself in the rarest of destinies. Fascinating because of its elusive nature. I looked upon the Bridge of Sighs as its white marble began to shine in the light. An anomaly of memory came to me, a false impression that a distant experience was being recalled. I saw a hidden dimension filled with spiritual icons of spiritual visions that I now see in every person and every place. My entire artistic endeavors took over my life to express my visions. It was all a matter of taking what I knew how to do, expressing this newfound attitude, and allowing my senses to transform the mundane into the spiritual. I had become a wayward wanderer, a dubious traveler with no particular purpose or particular destination, who gains unorthodox insight into the meaning of life as he journeys. Therefore, I am called a loner, a drifter, a vagabond, a transient, a rebel, and even a madman. I guess one term is just as good as another. As an artistic journalist, I depict my wanderings to Venice in an aesthetic manner so as to best convey the transcendental side of each experience. First, I record them into my sketchbook and my journal. What is my artistic style, you may say? True style unifies art and life and hears echoes of itself singing in the most unlikely places. Spirituality sang forth among the Renaissance palaces and churches of Venice. When you have nothing, everything that is truly important has meaning. Such as the case with the lone wanderer, for foreign travel allows one to see oneself as a stranger.